Hey, welcome back. Seven wonderful habits to get into in prepping for your retirement. And if you're already retired, guess what? These are probably seven good habits to have into your retirement. My name is Tiger. This is the Tiger on Fire channel. And I like to talk about retirement. I like to talk about investing. I like to talk about my journey into retirement and beyond, and yada, yada, yada. So if this is something that interests you and you want to see what my journey brings, and if we can share and care and help you and anyone else, please like and subscribe and leave comments. I'll love to answer questions. I love feedback. All right, let's just jump into it. So number one good habit to get into is start using your time wisely. And I apologize for the shades; might be a little dark, but it's sunny outside, and I'm just kind of reading off my notes here, just so I can make sure I'm on track, right? Anyways, use your time wisely, right? So your time is the most valuable thing that you got. Now you can take as much time as you want to accomplish things. You can do it as fast and slow as you want. But you don't have to do a lot of the things that you were doing 9 to 5, rush, rush, rush. Um, you just get it done and then deal with the consequences or the fallout or whatever you did. Now you can take your time. Guess what? Use your time wisely. You need to find some good role models. You need to find some good connections. Explore options. Get a mentor. Try different things, but use your time. Take your time. Things that you rush during the weekends to do, maybe take your time and do it at a lower, slower pace, relaxing during the week when everybody else is at work and you have nothing but free time. And then just use the weekends for relaxation, or whatever you choose to do. But use your time wisely. Your time is your time, and take advantage of it. You're going to have a lot of time on your hands. All right. Number two, surround yourself with positive, positive people, positive things. Positivity is probably the best thing for your mental health and your mental well-being. Um, Seek out people that are positive, communities that are positive. Um, fill your environment with people that are positive, and then start weeding out the negativity in your life. We're influenced, and our behavior is dictated by the types of things and people that we surround ourselves with. And if they're negative all the time, they're not a good influence. We start picking up those bad habits and those bad behaviors. So in retirement, if we're hanging around people that like to spend and do all kinds of crazy stuff, or people that don't really have a good life ethics, maybe that's not the kind of people. If they're always talking bad about things or negative about things, gossiping, you know, maybe that's not the right people to be around. Maybe you need to change it up and find people that are more positive and can promote, happiness and well-being. Um, it's kind of hard when you're in a 9 to 5 job. Uh, the water cooler is the water cooler. People are going to gossip. They're going to talk about whatever. And we love juicy stories. But now I'm in retirement. I don't watch the news so much. I don't hang around the water cooler, and I don't talk to too many people that are negative anymore. And I find that people that are negative all the time, I making myself more distant and distant from them, and then finding other alternatives that bring me joy and happiness, communities that are happy. So people that are always positive, you got to feel that that love right here with positivity. Get rid of that negativity. Boy, it's easy to get negative. Ah, number three. Number three, define who you are. You need to define who you're going to be now and what you're going to be in the future. Um, in when we were all working, 95 gigs and whatever, we were defined by the type of work we did and the communities that we were part of. You know, Rather that was the soccer ball coach or t-ball coach, uh, the D&I lead or team lead at your work, or different things. We're defined who we were or what who we are at that time when we're working. But in retirement, those communities will be gone. Now, some of you probably will have kids, some of you won't, but if you're not a coach, you're not a coach. You're not going to be around the water cooler. You're not going to have those communities. So you need to figure out who it is. Uh, in my line of business that I worked, you dressed a certain way. You weren't allowed to have tattoos or faddish haircuts. Uh, you know, they didn't like the if you talked a certain way or whatever. You had to conform to their their standards of whatever you should be. And that's not who we are. We're all individuals. And now that you're in retirement, you can be you. So take the time and define who you are. Hey, I don't have tattoos, but you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about getting tattoos. Um, Faddish haircuts? Yeah, well, I always had faddish haircuts on and off. I don't like to play by the rules all the time. So I enjoy mohawks, and long beards. Corporate world, they don't like that. But I like to push the envelopes from time to time. But dressing up and doing all this stuff, I don't like wearing ties. I don't like wearing fancy shirts. That's not me. It's not who I am. So take the time to define who you are. You know, what is it that you want to do? Maybe you need to sit down and figure out what is it that you are. Define it and play around with it, you know, because you're not going to be the same person when you retire. You're going to be somebody new and we don't have it figured out. I'm over 50. I've been defined by corporate and military my whole life. And now I have the personal freedom to do whatever I want. If I want to paint my fingernails purple and pink, I can do that now. When I was working, oh no, 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 no. So define yourself, play around and explore who you really are. All right, number 4. Wonderful 4. I like always put my back fingers. I cut myself the other day and had to go to urgent care and get a tetanus shot just in case. That was an experience and it hurts. So, so if you're wondering what the Band-Aid is, yeah, I'm doing stuff outside and I lost a little bit of skin and whatever to some rusty metal. Anyhow, number 4, I apologize. And then apologize for the glasses too, but I have to read. Challenge yourself. Number 4, challenge yourself. Be curious, be aggressive, challenge yourself mentally and physically. Get out there and go for walks, do puzzles, do mind puzzles, do something, challenge yourself, read a book, you know, challenge yourself to do new things, challenge yourself so it's not mundane, just you're in a routine. Your body and your mind really wants challenging things. It wants to experience new things. It wants to do and be something other than the same routine. So get out there, show no fear, man. Get out there, try new things, challenge yourself. I When I was in the working world, I New Year's Day, my New Year's resolution was to try something new every year. And excuse me, it's a tradition that I had, I think I've had since I was 17, 18 years old. And I would try a new hobby or try something that I was going to do. I went hiking one year and I was like all over the jungle, boonie stomping and climbing and doing crazy stuff. Another year I was taking photography. Another year I was doing scrapbooking. I every year I come up with a new hobby or something that I'm going to try for at least 60, 90 days. And if I don't like it, I let it go. If I like it, I will continue doing it until I no longer like it. Uh, so challenge yourself, do something. And now that I'm retired, I've changed my New Year's resolution to my New Year's resolution. I turned 53 the other day, and my New Year's resolution is to get back in the gym and start getting my body back to where it was or could be when I was young. All this abuse of being married and corporate grind and stuff just beats on you kids, whatever the excuses are. but challenge yourself. You'll be thankful for it. Number 5. Oh, learn and grow. Learn and grow. On top of challenging yourself, never stop learning. Never stop trying to develop new skills. Push yourself, you know. Whether it's reading how to or taking a class, you know, there's classes I want to take. I'm going to be taking a class come October. Uh, try to challenge yourself and learn. Be more productive. Hell, I want to get in my backyard and build this magnificent permaculture, but I know nothing about gardening. I haven't gardened in 30 years, but I want to. And guess what? I need to learn that. So that's something, one of the many things that I'm learning. So challenge yourself and always grow, learn, always learn something. So don't be the person that's retired and sitting on the couch watching TV all day long and then going to bed. Don't be that person. All right. Number 6. What is your legacy? What is it that you want to be remembered for? What is it that you want people to know that you have done or been doing for them? What is your impact to others? You know, I'm not talking about, you know, getting on YouTube or taking pictures and doing social media. Hey, I volunteered at yada yada, you know, whatever. What are you doing? What are you really doing to impact others? My wife, she loves cooking for a women's shelter. So once a month, we make this big, glorious meal, and we deliver it uh, on, you know, we deliver it to the women's shelter. And they have different groups that do it all month, every month. And once a month, we go. It's our turn to cook this big meal for the the shelter, and it helps cut down cost. It helps the women out and children. It's something kind of nice that my wife really enjoys. So, what is it that you want to leave? What is the legacy that you want people to know about you? Be positive. You know, give. You know, give back to the community. Give back to others. You know, so yeah, it's something to do, you know, it's something to think about. What is your impact, you know? How are you making other people's lives better? Something to think about. Even if that's mentoring somebody. We're going to get into mentoring here. Number 7, you got to have empathy. Corporate world, there's no whole lot of empathy out there. You know, it's a capitalist world where time is money, and if you have feelings, you're in the wrong place. Be kind, rewind. That's a motto I always said. I stole it from Blockbuster. We all know what Blockbuster is. Be kind, rewind. Uh, what that means, if you're not being kind or being a good person, maybe you need to take a step back and reapproach and do the right thing and be nice to someone. Be kind and rewind. The other motto I have is sharing is caring. Share the knowledge and the information that you have with others to help others be successful. Let them be successful off your back. And in return, they'll do the same and help others. So if the more we're not selfish, unselfish, you know, more we have empathy for others, that will bleed on to other folks and they'll do the same. Um, Mentor people, be a mentor to others, you know, have empathy, you know, show them that you care, show them, you know, show them that it's not as difficult as it, you know, people make it out to be. So have empathy for yourself, have empathy for others, and love love everybody. You know, try to be a good person. It's not always about me, you know, it's corporate world, our 9 to 5 grind. Mm, don't be a crybaby. You're in the wrong place if you're crying or you have any empathy. Wrong place. But you know what? Retirement, that's a wrong attitude to have. Be kind, rewind. Sharing is caring. That's what I've learned. It's what I've always followed when I worked. It's not any mottos or anything, a creed that anybody follows in the corporate world, but definitely in retirement. I'm going to continue that tradition. And that's why I'm doing this YouTube to help others. So if I can help one or two people or more, I'm glad to do it. So anyways, those are my seven wonderful habits to help you get into retirement. And if you are retired, maybe these are some habits to get into if you're not doing it. So you guys all have a wonderful day. I will see you all in the next video. Later.